Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, Halo Infinite Season 2 is finally here. And with it came a lot of changes. Some new stuff was added to the game. Some interesting new stuff, actually, including new content for the Battle Pass. But, there are a lot of controversial changes that 343 made to Halo Infinite Season 2. Such as removing and changing quite a few things in campaign. Now, I'll do a separate video pretty much probably tomorrow covering all of that, but for today's video I wanted to focus on the thing that started it all, which was the tank cannon. So, a couple months ago, 343 announced that when Halo Infinite Season 2 comes, the tank cannon, or the tank gun, that glitch would be removed from the campaign. But later they clarified that if you already have it in your save, it would still stay there. And indeed, that has stayed true. This is one of my first saves with the tank cannon, and I still have the tank cannon, and it still works just fine in campaign. So as long as I don't drop it or delete the save, I should be able to keep it forever, hopefully. So it has not been removed from your inventory if you already had it in a save. So that's the first piece of good news. But you may be wondering what actually happened to the tank cannon, and if you start a new save. So I figured I'd take a look and see, what they did to it. I assume they just simply, in a tank cannon's properties in the mod tools, or not in the mod tools, but like the official developer tools, they just simply checked the box that prevented players from actually using it. Because now if you go to where the tank cannon spawns, you no longer have the option to pick it up anymore. But I assume it must still be there, because the tank cannon was originally part of a separate Easter egg. So you were never actually meant to pick it up. It was indeed a glitch or an oversight. But I assume it's still there. I mean, the Easter egg seems to still be there, so I'm gonna really quickly do that Easter egg again, and just see if anything's different about it. Because so far, the tank cannon can't pick it up anymore, but let's see if anything else changed. So, the Easter egg was just simply you had to activate these 3 switches on this map, and it would call in an orbital strike to clear out the enemies on the main platform. But those cannons, where the tank cannon or the tank gun would spawn, they would also fire off a couple shots as well before the start of the Easter egg. So let's see what actually happens now, if anything is different at all. So already hit one switch, here's the second switch. Now I just gotta hit the final switch, and then, well, let's see if anything changed. So the final switch is near where the tank cannon is, just right up on the sledge, and I just gotta activate this last stat I've had, and well, it so I'm not sure like if I missed it, like if it fired immediately and I just didn't look over in time, but it seems like these cannons, they didn't fire anymore. I couldn't quite tell. I mean, I looked over pretty quickly when I did the original video on the tank cannon glitch, back when people thought that the switches were part of getting the tank cannon. Back then, I didn't have to look over like instantly to see the cannons fire. They just did after like a couple seconds, so I had plenty of time. But in this case, when I looked over, I didn't see anything different. So it seems like it's possible that they didn't just disable the tank cannon for player use. It's possible they just removed it entirely from that part of the map. And as in, they changed the Easter egg entirely. The tank gun doesn't fire anymore at all. The orbital strike still happens, but the cannons don't fire the tank gun, and that's why it's not there to pick up. So it's possible that they didn't disable it for player use, but rather they just removed it entirely. But yeah, so hopefully you guys found this video to be interesting, and make sure to stay tuned for the upcoming video about all the other stuff that's been removed from the campaign. But aside from that, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, leave your thoughts in the comments, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys!